Hi Lobos! Today you're going to register for your classes for next year. Hopefully you brought your course selection sheet with you so that you can enter those classes in, and you'll know how to do that after you watch this short video. So once you log into StudentVUE, you're going to click Course Requests. And from here there's a few reminders. We ask that you sign up for a full 80 credits. Sometimes upperclassmen don't want a full schedule, but we ask that you still sign up for 80 so that we have some flexibility when we go to build your schedule. We have resources listed. This video is posted here along with the course selection sheets, so if you forgot yours, you can go ahead and click on those and take a look at them. And the registration website is here too. If you need to access the curriculum guide, make sure you met prereqs, all those kinds of things. And then once you scroll down, you can see your graduation status summary. So on the left here are all the subject areas you need to graduate with the amount of credits you need to graduate. Here's how many you've completed so far. Here's what's in progress. Skip that column, and then the last one is what you have remaining. And so that's what you should have focused on when you chose your classes. Please feel free to choose over what's remaining, especially if you're college bound. But when you're ready to enter your classes, you're going to click here to change course requests. And we have a couple more reminders. The first part, we need to make sure that we select both S1 and S2 for semester-long classes. So it's not really first semester and second semester. It's kind of like part 1, part 2, or quarter 1, quarter 2 of a semester-long class. Use your course selection sheet to see the course ID numbers for the classes you chose and enter those in when searching. And then every once in a while a notice will pop up that says the prereq is not met. If you think you've met the prereq, go ahead and enter that class in. If you have not met the prereq, please don't enter it in. But sometimes that message pops up when you have a class scheduled later this year that it's not taking into account. So use your best judgment for that. Okay. So for this one, we are going to click here to search for courses. So I'm going to search for short fiction. And you can see just short fiction pops up and not the long list of every class. So remember, there's S1 for 5 credits and S2 for 5 credits. This is a semester-long 10-credit class. So we want to click Add Request for both parts of it. And then you can see it pops up here. We have 10 credits. Okay. The next class I'm going to add is Anatomy, 6830. Again, S1, S2, 5 credits each. It's a 10-credit class, so we do need to add both parts to it. So we have 20 credits enrolled right now. And then I'm going to look for a quarter-long class. So Game Design. You can see there isn't an S1, S2 because it is just a quarter. It's 5 credits. I'm going to add that request. Okay, so now I have 25 credits. Let's say I didn't really want to add game design, so I can click Remove, and it takes it off. So I'm back to 20 credits. Occasionally, you'll see something preloaded in this area before you even enter any classes. Please leave that be. A teacher recommended you for that class. If it's not something you want in there, go see your counselor and have that conversation with them. But for today, just leave it in there. There will also be potentially counselor added into here as well for no credits. That's just so we can identify your counselor in your schedule later on, so please leave that as well. When you have entered all your classes and you have a total of 80 right here, you can click here to return to your course request summary. And you'll see all your classes pop up here, and that means you're registered into them. Do not lock the course requests. We'll do that after we check them later this week. So basically, you will have an appointment with your counselor where they will finalize and make sure your classes look okay. So please check the glass walls outside of Student Services that face the Commons for that appointment time. And then you can also look at the registration website to find that appointment time as well. The last thing I want to point out is if you are interested in Futures Lab classes, you can click here to go to Rocky's registration website. which looks like this. And then you can click on registering for 10th through 12th grade. And once you're here, you can scroll down. And we have Futures Lab registration information. And you can look here. This is kind of like their course selection sheet. You can make this bigger. Look here for their course numbers. And then you would fill out this interest form for Futures Lab as well. So you can do those 2 steps today if you're interested in Futures Lab. Let your counselor know as well that you're planning on doing that, and still register for 80 credits, because if you decide not to do Futures Lab, then you're still registered for the appropriate amount of classes. That's it, Rocky. Good luck registering. Counselors will be around if you have questions, and make sure to check your appointment times.